grow a child, and I don't want that to happen to his father. It's very emotional. People do not understand. You don't know what's going to happen to your partner every day. You wake up every day and wish that they can come home, and you don't know. You know, people need to stand up and think, you know, are these children going to be here by themselves? Are you guys really not going to understand that they're here because of their children? They're not here because they want to take your jobs, they want to take everything from you. No, they're here because they want to put their family first. Right. And people have to stand and say, I'm here because I am here to help my family. I'm not here to take your jobs. I'm not here to do anything. Both my oldest and my youngest, they have two different fathers. One's from El Salvador and the other one's from Guatemala. And I am proud to say that they pay taxes year by year. They're not here taking anything from anybody. They pay their taxes. They're living here like everyone else. They're not taking any government fundings. If they lose their job, they don't have anything. Nobody gives them money. They have to take whatever they can do to survive. And these people have to understand there's families that are losing lots and lots of people. How many parents are in the world thinking day by day, what's going to happen to my children if I am gone? The government takes them and they give them to other people, but they don't, you know, our families are used to eating our food. You know, our food is nutritious to them. These kids are starving and they say, oh, we're giving them food stamps or whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't live the same without your parents. Right. Your parents are your parents, and you see them every day. How are you going to take a Spanish child that speaks only Spanish to a white family and say, this is your new parents? You can't. You have to think for these children, because we're not standing here just for all the men in the world. We're standing here because there's kids in the world that are without parents, and we need to stop. We need to help the parents to get whatever they need for they can be here, and there's going to be something better for everyone else. Because if you make them legal, they're going to pay their taxes, they're going to be here legally, and you know what? The U.S. wouldn't be in the deficit that there is.
Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede. The people united will never be defeated. The people puede, sí se 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 puede.
Hey. How are you? Good.
We're looking for cheap labor, but when labor has to move around just to earn a living for their families and for themselves, now all of a sudden it's illegal. Well, it's racism pure and simple to distract us from what the bankers and big business has done, not only in this country, but to our brothers and sisters around the world. People have a right to a family, people have a right to their religion, people have a right to their languages, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Now, before I got political, I always thought I would go to different events that if only we could eat each other's food. And then we would see, you know, all our delicious foods from around different ethnic groups. Wow, we'd all get along. Well, now I realize it's a bit more complex than that. We have to fight what the media feeds us, and what's going on in Arizona and the fight back around this country is absolutely fantastic. And kudos to Dawn, the Latino community. There's a lot of Arab communities in Cleveland too who have to stay because their homeland has been torn up in Palestine. They've come here to look for work. So I'm just really glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here to support this opportunity. We need undocumented people to
be part of this great country. My name is Misael Mayorga. I'm the director for the Hispanic Ministry Office in the Diocese of Cleveland. And really, I represent the Social Justice Committee, Monsignor Romero, and also Father Reed is here, who's a great supporter for this cause. And really, we appreciate your support. You know, in this moment, we are living in fear, many of our population, Hispanic population. And now, more than ever, we need people who believe in justice to support this immigration reform. And we know we can be also people who can spread this message to other people around us, because there is a big spirit of anti-immigrant, and we all know about that. Gracias a todos los que están aquí para soportar esta causa de inmigración que tan necesaria se hace en estos momentos cuando tenemos una persecución bien fuerte de gente anti-inmigrante que realmente no entiende que la inmigración es un derecho de toda la gente, tanto inmigrar como emigrar. Y en este momento está esta ley que también en Arizona tiene un espíritu de racismo, de anti-inmigrante, y yo creo que todos estamos llamados a ser parte, a ser voz de los sin voces. Gracias a toda esta gente que de verdad cree en justicia, porque todos somos inmigrantes en este país. Gracias.
International workers of the world are uniting today for human rights for immigrants and immigrant workers and their families. This is Mayday, International Workers' Day, recognized around the world. Today we march for human rights for immigrant workers and their families. Stop the raids and deportations. Build a movement of unification and liberation. See, say,